All right, how we doing? Okay, so today is day 3 of my fasting. Again, I've been posting regularly on TikTok under Blue Collar DRJ, trying to get out a bunch of little 1 minute segments, but I'm trying to expand upon this. So day 3, you start looking for ketosis. Your body starts making changes to burning off of fat, much like a keto diet where you are giving yourself a lot of fat and a lot of protein with ideally no or next to no sugar or carbs. Ketosis in a fast is when your body switches over to burning off of your stored fat. Okay, now obviously this is a good thing. It's like your body is making that change from fuel source, where your body's normal predominant fuel source is those carbs and sugars. But when you start burning stored fat, you find that a lot of the toxins in your body are stored inside of your stored fat. So as your body starts burning that stored fat, it starts releasing those toxins. Those toxins end up in your bowels. It creates pelvic pain. It creates lower back pain. The other side of it is on as your body starts to make that change, everything starts to get, your body becomes more sensitive. Your nerves, your nerve endings are ready to fire more quickly. I woke up this morning with a pain in my jaw, and it was the crown in my mouth, a little more sensitive than the rest of my teeth, and it was giving me some pain. I went to bed last night with some pelvic and lower back pain. I knew that when I tested in those ketone strips that my body was making that change into ketosis, and those toxins were starting to make their way into my bowels. What I'm getting at for day 3, and it's coming in here about a half hour, and it was a great tip and trick that I found at the very end of the first year of my fast. Colonics. I mean, in essence, a colonic is taking a garden hose and shoving it up your you know what and turning the water on, but the point is it flushes out your lower bowels. I mean, when you think about what your system is, it's a gravity-fed system. You eat food, it goes through your digestive tract. Well, you continue eating food, and it continues pushing all of that through your digestive tract, and your digestive tract extracts the nutrients it needs and then discards the waste. So it's a constant process of eating and pushing out. Well, when you quit eating, the gravity process slows down. It doesn't just naturally push out for a regular movement because you're not putting anything in to push out the other direction. The colonic flushes your lower bowels, thereby reducing the pain that is caused from those toxins that start settling in your lower bowels. I take colonics every other day, generally speaking, through the period of the fasting, because my body's continually burning off of stored fat, which means I'm continually releasing toxins that are finding their ways into my bowels. So again, I hope you can see day 3, I'm not really, my energy level is not down. I'm seeing my body start to make the change. I'm seeing my nervous system is that starting to become more heightened, and I'm starting to get into those tips of what can I do to flush out my system? What can I do to make sure that I'm staying up on my electrolytes and my sodium levels so that I can continue to function and work? Because, man, my life doesn't stop. I mean, I can't have a fast stopping me from working and producing. So I'll be honest, when it comes to day 3, I have been focusing so much on trying to document and educate and talk about. Between that and the full-time work of maintaining the operations, I'm having a hard time worrying about whether I'm hungry or not, or paying attention to the grind of a fast. So thank you, anybody that's watching this, especially on TikTok. I've tried to keep up with the engagement so much that honestly it's kind of taken my mind off of the fast and trying to be more focused on providing good content and education and putting good information out there. I do think that as time goes on, I say as time goes on, The first year was pretty rough. It was kind of a brutal process as I was learning what my body was going to do. The second year, better. I was able to time out and work out my regimens of my tips and tricks. Third year, I've done it. I've got the process down. I know what my body is going to do, and I'm making sure that I'm working in those good regimens to keep up on my electrolytes, keep up on my sodium, schedule the calorics or the colonics to make sure that I am in fact flushing my bowels. I will say that I wake up to 3 cups of coffee a day. Here we are, day 3, and I've noticed my body is now starting to become sensitive to the caffeine. I have a high tolerance for caffeine and coffee, but already on day 3, I have started to cut back on my coffee intake because my body is just becoming more sensitive to the caffeine itself. And while there are antioxidants and nutrients in coffee, it does dehydrate you. So I woke up today and I had a cup and a half of coffee, and then I had a full bottle of water because I could feel that that the coffee was dehydrating and that the caffeine, that I was starting to get sensitive to it. So again, I'll keep posting. And if you're following along, thanks for following the journey. All right, have a good day.